Well, this is an interesting rumor I just saw this morning. Red Hood movie starring Cobra Kai's Tanner Buchanan in development. I don't know why that really makes me excited. Like for like I don't know if I need to clarify this, but this is a rumor, so take it with so much salt. Lot would confuse it for his wife. But yeah, in case you haven't had enough of the Bat family on film or TV, or of the Red Hood, specifically a standalone movie for the vigilante from Robin could be in the works. The hashtag show is claiming DC Films is covertly working on a script for a movie planned as of right now as an HBO Max original to come after Batgirl and Blue Beetle. Oh man, I'd wait for those two smokes to come out before this. Casting is reportedly underway secretly, but nothing is in place yet. However, just as Blue Beetle has cast Cobra Kai star Zolo Muridua as Jamie Reyes, the word from the hashtag show is that DC is looking closely at his co-star Tanner Buchanan as the rogue, tormented Jason. His fate would depend upon the director and their short list of them as well. Names being eyed include mostly unknown filmmakers Robert Macchione, God Bless the Children, The Killing of the Two Lovers, Rose Glass, and Maud, and Shaka King, whose biggest claim to fame to date is the HBO Max release date Judas and The Black Messiah, starring Daniel Kaluuya. What is bound to disappoint some readers of the show should it prove accurate is they might go to adapting yet again the death in the family under the Red Hood story where Jason dies at the hands of the Joker, only to be revived by the Lazarus Pit and wind up in Gotham for revenge. Surely they haven't made a big budget live action feature film version of this arc, but it still feels like a case of been there, done that. It's also said the Red Hood movie will tie into Chris McKay's Nightwing movie that's still in some sort of development, and that McKay is still talking about talking about keeping alive. Supposedly, this would give the film a multiple perspective from Joker to Jason, Batman, Dick, and even Gotham PD. Curiously, however, while Red Hood may connect with the DCU as it stands, that doesn't mean we should expect familiar actors like Ben Affleck, as it's known new castings could be considered. I hope so. I really hope so. DC has the potential to modify continuity the way they did the Justice League, Aquaman, Birds of Prey, and the Suicide Squad, but this time it will be part of their push to create a street-level pocket universe on HBO Max to stand beside the tentpole series. The streaming service's original hit, Times, which notably takes place on another Earth, is currently retelling the Red Hood saga and newly premiered Thursdays. Yeah, and it's looking good so far. So, do you like the... Okay, and that's the end of the article. This actually has me excited a little. Like, I want there to be more Red Hood content. I just want more stuff with Red Hood in it because I've said it before, I'll say it again, he is my favorite character in comics. I like the story of how he came back to life, even though it's kind of convoluted in the original version. I like The Lost Days. I love Under the Red Hood. I love his dynamic with Batman and Nightwing. Well, now I do. If you go back far enough, it kind of just comes off as a guy with daddy issues, but now it's kind of better. They did improve it somewhat, but then they fired Scott Lobdell, so now it's kind of up in the air how good it'll be. I like how he uses firearms. I just all around like everything about the Red Hood and would love to see more content involving him as long as they do him right. Like, as long as they don't try to inject politics, I'm like, sign me the fuck up. Like, I will pay for that. The second it's on DVD, I will buy it. No joke, I will. I would kill for that. I would murder someone for a Red Hood movie that's good. Only downside is Well, the DCEU movies have been kind of hit or miss. Like, the only closest thing to a DC movie that did well recently was The Joker. And that was a standalone movie. This one would also have to be a standalone movie and be, well, something. But yeah, that's the video. That's the article, and let me know your thoughts. But I am interested in this one because, again, I love Red Hood, and I would love to see him get more exposure in the public eye, just so they'll make more content of him. As long as they don't do what Zdarsky did, where they took away his guns. But yeah, that's the video. I do kind of disagree on their choice of actor. I would have gone with something like Dylan O'Brien or Jensen Ackles, but that's just me. And if you're asking why, Dylan O'Brien, he would make a good Red Hood if they adapted the Lost Days arc. Which, if you don't know, the Lost Days basically takes place after Red Hood, after Jason dug his way out of his grave, and it kind of gradually follows him as he works his way up to eventually becoming the Red Hood. But before he goes on his quest for revenge against Batman. So I would have Dylan O'Brien play that because he actually looks young enough to do it. If it was like a veteran, seasoned Red Hood, I would pick Jensen Ackles just because Jensen Ackles looks older and he does have the acting chops to do a likable character. Like, despite the way Supernatural went, how they made Dean Winchester unlikable as the series went on, in those first 5 seasons, he was my favorite character. And I think he could do it justice. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and have a nice day. Remember, the game was rigged from the start.